It's okay.
Okay, so what role do you play in the architecture industry?
Well, I'm the founder and managing director of Ferro Architects. I started the business when I was 25 years old in 1991. My background has always been in property and building because my father was a builder, a property developer.
Yeah.
The practice has been going for, as I said, 25 years. We only do work for property developers. We don't do hospitals or schools or houses. We do high-rise residential projects, we do commercial projects, we do shopping centres, industrial projects, and we probably do about 20 to 30 projects a year.
What do you find interesting about this role, like your job here?
What I find interesting about actually what I do personally, or because I'm the managing director of the company, the boss. I don't do as much as I used to do when I started the business, because now the people in the back working for me. I do have, however, when I do get to design some of the more substantial projects that you guys can see there, I do enjoy design work a lot. And architecture is one of those professions where you get a great deal of satisfaction that I can drive into the city and I think I've got 9 buildings, 9 high-rises that I've designed, and they're going to be there for a long time. So that gives me a great deal of enjoy.
Yeah, you can just go past them.
Yeah, I design that. I go, really? Yeah.
What Brisbane architecture do you find the most attractive? Like, what do you like the most?
Well, that's a hard question. Look, I love great houses. I love great high-rises. I like any good architecture. I love designing. I love designing apartments, high-end residential apartments. That's probably my favourite thing to design, because you're trying to give everyone a home at the same time because they're all together. You've got to do it in such a way so they've got privacy, they've got amenity, and that they don't feel like they're living in a shoebox.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
Okay. And do you think the architecture in Brisbane affects the environment in any way? If so, how?
You're talking about does it affect the natural environment?
Yeah.
Brisbane and Australia, we're very conscious about what we do here. We're not like, some of the Asian countries, they don't really care what comes out.
Yeah.
If anything, we actually get affected by the environment in that we try to design buildings that work within the environment.
Yeah.
But when we design buildings, before they get built, the design's got to go get an energy efficiency rating. It goes to these experts who look at how much glass you put in, just too much heat loading on the building. So it's more the environment affecting us rather than us.
Yeah.
That's buildings in the city. I think, and even industrial, gone are the days when there was industrial buildings dumping garbage into the water, into the creeks, the nearest creek. That doesn't happen anymore. I mean, if someone did that, they just get in jail for stuff like that these days. So guys, honestly, modern buildings these days, they're not doing anything. But you've got old factories and old sort of, they're still around, not that there's too many, but probably the mining guys probably put more stuff in the air than anyone else does.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
How would you describe Brisbane's architecture?
In the last, say, 15 years, seen a massive increase in the quality of architecture.
Yeah.
Only because we've had so many people from interstate and from overseas coming here and investing here, and they've raised the bar. And then because there's so much more choice, you've got to design a better building.
Yeah.
If someone wants to come and live or buy or rent this building, well, there's so many out there. You've got to make a point of difference. So you've got to design stuff, guys, that, gone are the days, and if you look around Brisbane, and, I don't know, what you guys were born up North Coast, or born and bred North Coast?
No, I'm from New Zealand.
Okay, well, Brisbane, all those brick six-pack units around the place. It's crappy little 2 and 3 story. You can try to build one of those today, no one will come to you.
Yeah.
So you've got to do, a better quality product for someone to come in. Even renters won't go into those sorts of things.
What do you think makes the architecture in Brisbane up to the standard of a world city like Paris?
To be honest with you, some of the architecture in Brisbane would be better than the architecture in Paris. And I'll tell you why. Towns like, cities like Paris and Rome and London, these old European cities, Prague, you know, they don't have the high rises we've got here. They don't have the new architecture we've got here. Like the three countries in the world that have high rises, or you know, or that have got new multi-level buildings are the States, Australia, probably the top two, and obviously, Asia, I mean China and Dubai, but their architecture is all being designed by Australians and Americans. And, you know, they don't, you know, most of the architecture is European influence anyway. So what I'm saying to you is, look, the architecture they've got in Paris is beautiful, but and in Rome, but it's all, most of it is the old stuff. It is beautiful. It's hard to compare. You know, it's hard to compare. You know, the Arc de Triomphe in Paris is, you know, the main boulevard there with a modern bridge structure. They've both got their positive and negatives, you know. But I would say that the new stuff being done here is, and some of the stuff is as good as the new stuff being done anywhere in the world. Okay? And in fact, Toowong there, on the river, and down the Gold Coast, the same architect has done, unless you've seen the designs, the empty champagne bottles upside down, the high rise, they start skinny, they're up, the three massive towers going up in the city, and that was I believe it was a Spanish, a woman architect, female architect, who's done that for the development. So we've got it all, they're all coming here, they're all doing it. Go to Sydney, I mean, Brisbane's, you know, I know you're asking about Brisbane, aren't you? You're not asking about Australia, you're asking about Brisbane, okay. Brisbane is not up to Sydney's yet, but it's certainly getting there.
So what pieces of architecture are you most attracted to in the world city, and why?
In the world, what I'm most attracted to, my favourite piece of architecture, I'm picking just one, is a house called Falling Waters, and it was designed by an architect called, this is the guy that inspired me, Frank Lloyd Wright, okay? If you Google it, Frank Lloyd Wright, it's called Falling Waters, and it's a house that he's built in the bush. And it's like big concrete slab coming out, there's water flying through the house, and this is back done in the 30s. It looks like a house was designed yesterday. And he's notorious drunk, party animal. And he was commissioned by this architect, by this client to design this house. And he woke up one morning hungover. He's supposed to meet the guy in the night, driving to the site. So he's in the back seat, and his guy's driving him there. He gets his sketch pad out, and he does it in the driveway. And the guy looked at it and it was brilliant. And if you look it up, you'll go, unbelievable. He actually, and he also was asked when Canberra was first designed, because Canberra, one of the guys was just a paddock, middle of nothing. They decided to put a capital, city capital there. And you'll see it's all designed. It's a perfectly designed city. It hasn't grown like this. And they built it all at once. He was the one who planned all the city. Okay. But Frank Lloyd Wright, that house is just, like as I said, it's 80 years old now. That's still unbelievable. And I like this type of architecture.
Is there any specific location in Brisbane you think would be best for more architecture? If so, where and why?
I like Newstead, which is just down here, because it's really quiet. It's on the river, but you're 5 minutes from the city, and you've got access to the airport, you've got access to all the tunnels that take you to North Coast, South Coast, out west, everywhere. That's one of my, if I had to, I live in this direction, I live not far from me, and we still live. It's close to the city, but this is a lot closer.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Oh, what? No, there's another. Yeah. What do you admire the most about Brisbane's architecture?
Probably the same as what I said before. The fact that it's come a long way, but the fact that we do have in Brisbane, because we've got a temperate climate here, we're not stinking hot, we're not freezing cold, so we're right in the middle, and it allows us to have nice big balconies, and it allows us to have open, a large, I call it transparency. Whereas if you look at an apartment designed from Melbourne, guys, it looks like a prison. Like they've got little balconies, they don't spend time, they don't, like we've got balconies, people with furniture, they don't do that. Every time we go to, I see a design from a Melbourne architect up here, he's got little windows, little balconies, we're always worried about is the cold. And keep retaining the heat. And that's why, we get asked to change a lot of designs. When Melbourne architects get wrong, we say no. And clients come to us and say, well, can you change it? Yeah. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Okay. Do you find any of Brisbane's architecture offensive? If so, why?
Oh, there's a lot of Brisbane's architecture that's offensive, and there's a lot of architecture all over the world that's offensive. But look, it's hard. Architects, we're our own worst critics. Architects always put shit on them. Criticism, because at the end of the day, the building goes up, and all people see is the finished product. And I can tell you now, this brochure of mine, it hasn't got all my projects in there. Some of them turned out crap because the client, I might have done a great design, but while he's building it to save money, he's going to change things. I've literally been asked to go out to look at a finished building. I've driven past it and I'm recognising it, and I designed it because the client's changed it, or the builder's changed it so much, right? So, and that's not my fault. So, fair I designed that to create buildings. Well, I designed this, but that's not what's built. So you don't know the inside story. So yeah, of course there's going to be things that are offensive out there, but you just don't know. Having said that, in the profession, or any profession, there's people who sort of care about what they do, and some people don't care about what they do, and that's any profession, whether it's accounting, law. It depends how passionate you are about it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel there is room for improvement with Brisbane's architecture? If so, why?
Well, there's always room for improvement. Okay. The thing is, guys, you've got to understand. See all these buildings here, all the buildings we've driven past. Why do you think they're there? Why do you think buildings go up?
Because they're required.
No. Why do you think these buildings are here?
To make Brisbane look better.
No.
Population.
No.
For people to live in?
Hey?
For people to live in?
No, but why are they going up? Because someone is going to make money. Okay? I don't care whether it's a school or a hospital or a church or an apartment building. The reason why buildings go up is because someone wants to make money. Doesn't matter, and yes, he'll make money because he recognises there is a need for apartments, or there is a need for a hospital, there is a need for an office building. But someone's going to say, hey, I'm the property developer, I'm the one who's going to put everything on the line, I'm going to develop this property. The only reason buildings are here is because someone is making money out of it. So, getting back to your question, is there room for, sorry, the question was, is there room for improvement?
Yes, yeah.
As I said before about, some architecture being good or bad, at the end of the day, it's got to work on dollar-wise. And if the building, can't be made out of all glass and steel, it's going to be made out of concrete block work and painted to make it work for the developer so he gets his return.
Yeah.
That's the overriding factor. Yes, there's always room for improvement. And I guess someone like me that does work for these property developers, I need to be able to design these sorts of buildings that still look good, that still, can sell for the lease, but it's got to work within a budget.
Yeah.
If I didn't have a budget, like for example, Dubai, those beautiful, those crazy high-rises in Dubai, those architects don't have any budgets. They just get told to, so even Peter said to me, Dad, why don't you design buildings like that? I said, it's because I've got to use papier mâché to build my buildings, and those guys are allowed to use sterling silver. Casinos in the States, those crazy casinos, they've got ships in the middle of them, they've got, there's no budget like casinos, because those guys make billions and billions of dollars, they just get told, architects just get crazy. I wish I don't have clients that tell me they're crazy. I don't. I've got to work, and most architects, 99% of architects all over the world, have got to work within confines of the budget. So it's hard to say, is there improvement? There's always improvement. I can take all my stuff and redo it and make it better, but then it wouldn't be then that stuff wouldn't be built.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you think it is important that any architecture blends in with its environment? If so, do you think Brisbane's architecture does this well?
Yeah. When you say environment, you mean not the natural environment. You mean the
It blends in with the
blends-
surroundings.
The surroundings. Yeah. Look, Brisbane, about 20 years ago, council said, look, we can't just have all these buildings in the city. We need to, because people are just, the traffic going into the city, you can't just have office buildings in the city. You can't just have retail in the city. We've got to spread it out. So they cut up Brisbane into these local area plans. For example, James Street, that street we drove down, and all retail and shops there, bang. Now there's like all the big shopping centres, council have allowed high rises to go around all the big shopping centres because that's a focal point. So people don't need to come into the city, they can just work in there. Go and shop and live there. Around railway stations, the same thing. All the railway stations are allowed to put high density, so just houses, high level apartment buildings because people won't drive in, they'll use the thing. So as far as the environment as council, you'll see, even if you drive down the South East Freeway, down towards the Gold Coast, you'll see all these new high rises around the main road, around the motorway, because it's got easy access. Okay, so yeah, Brisbane's done very well with fine-tuning the architecture to the environment.
Alright. Just quickly.
The last 4 words.
Yeah, okay. The other cities have much larger populations. Do you think this is something to consider when designing more architecture in Brisbane?
The Brisbane population is growing, there's no doubt about it. They reckon we're going to be 1.6 million now. I think Melbourne's 2.8 or 3 million people. Sydney's got 4. I heard that we were going to be as big in Melbourne by 2022. We were supposed to be the same size as Melbourne. The architecture, guys, as I said before, is going to be driven by the demand, by the clients.
Yeah.
It's not. We don't just design buildings for the sake of have them sitting there waiting for someone to come and build them. If the population increase keeps going the way it is, I'm going to have more work to do and more projects to design.
Yeah.
Okay. It drives us. We don't drive it.
Yeah. And in what ways do you think it would be beneficial for Brisbane to have architecture of a world-class standard?
Brisbane's already called one of the most livable cities in the world.
Yeah.
I think we're
In the top 20?
top 20, easy
Yeah.
top 20. That's a great feat. But it's not just the architecture; it's the fact that we're a clean country. We're growing masks here like they do over in Asia. You can drink the water. There's no crap in the streets. And the architecture obviously is all part of that whole built environment. So yes, to answer your question, yes.
Yeah.
And I can tell you now, guys, when we design buildings, the town plan, which is Brisbane City Council, all city councils around the world have a town plan, this is like that site there zoned for high rise. This is what you've got to do. It can only be this high. These setbacks from the side boundary. This is how many cars you need, all that sort of thing. Right, so you've got to comply to that.
Yeah.
So that document takes into effect what you're asking there.
Okay. And do you think the public should have more of a say in the architecture?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
It's between the client and the
Yeah.
architect.
Yeah. And do you know any famous pieces or styles of architecture from other countries that would be appropriate to be in Brisbane?
Yes, and there's. You say from overseas or?
Yeah, or anywhere.
Oh, yeah. There's at the end of the day, you got to look at the sort of buildings you're talking about. I mean, office buildings are glass boxes. Well, there's glass boxes all over the world.
Yep.
Okay, but they're a glass box because that's the most efficient use of space, and they've got to be air conditioned, they've got to be sealed because people have got to work and computers have got to work. Okay. If you look at, say, houses, Brisbane's got a very distinct house style. compared to Sydney. You know, as I said, we've got big roofs and big balconies and big we like to mix the indoor and outdoor and meld it all to, have it as a combined sort of space.
Yeah.
Can you find other forms of architecture? I suppose it comes down to finding another city that's got the same sort of climate and temperament.
Yeah.
Some parts of the west coast of the States and California, that they come close to having the same sort of thing. But even their architecture, even though they're similar to us, they still don't have the openness that we've got. You look at the houses that we do here, they're all open and clear and transparent. It's a great open living space. Even the Americans don't do that. No one does it like we do it here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Is
your
that it?
time.
Yeah.